It stresses role of education in poverty and economic development. Ten opposition parties tomorrow against demonetization in Manipur. Minister Shyam Kumar announces that the restoration of Imakai tent will be completed by next January 22. A Japanese team arrives in Imphal to search for remains of the Japanese soldiers who died in the Second World War. And Maricom enters final of the Asian Boxing Championship, beating Japan's Tsubasa Komura in a unanimous 5-0 verdict. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Kanguzam Shalira with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Works Minister Thongam Biswajit today stressed the role of education in poverty alleviation and economic development of the state. He also described human resource as the most important resource. Speaking at the 18th Foundation Day celebration of Herbert School at Sangangai, the minister said the state government will sign a memorandum of understanding with a Sweden-based company to take launch project to provide employment opportunities for the unemployed youth and develop the economy in the state. The minister encouraged the students to work hard and lauded the school for producing good students. Biswajit also said that some people in the state have conditioned their minds that bribery is inevitable for getting jobs in the state. Regarding the deplorable condition of roads in the state, Biswajit said repairing works which were halted due to rains have resumed on the road for old mission. He assured that the approach road to the school will be blacktopped. Prizes were distributed to students who back positioned in the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur COSEM examination and subject toppers of the school at the event. Teachers were also facilitated in recognition of the contribution.
For the state of the Manipur, we need the quality, not the quantity. And without education, our nation or maybe our state could not be developed. So, psychologically comments the cooperation support as a view relation mistrust psychologically unity unity peace development government.
And opposition parties will observe Black Day tomorrow against demonetization in Manipur. Speaking to media person at Congress Bhavan, Chairman of Black Day Observation Committee of all opposition political parties against demonetization, Govindas Kontosam said members of all the parties will meet at Congress Bhavan at 10:30 in the morning tomorrow and take out the rally till Sumangklila Sanglen Konung Mamang and hold the observance. He said viewpoints of the world-famous economists will be discussed at the observance and appeal to the people of Manipur to join the observance. Secretary of CPI Manipur State Council, Dr. M. Nara said demonetization has not given any positive impact on the country. He said the promise of the BJP government to import to absorb black money and help the poor has also not been fulfilled. Nara said the Black Day is being observed to condemn the hardship of the people suffered due to demonetization. A booklet named Protest Rally Against Demonetization and GST was also released on the occasion.
Party khena jabayai taigasu prajagi sufferance si urakanda pundaba yadadana hogibe election me ada Congress communist langnaru adubu ngasidi issue sina marmarga we have come together to observe the Black Day. Maramdi hayeng akoina palon to Black Day. It's really Black Day because it makes people suffer. Barot ki praja lomi sini lai raba kangbuda wahle madugi damakta masigi wahan ba numit ado hayeng ni maramadu na hayeng si Black Day na palhon tawjabani.
Mahut Minister Thongnaujam Syamkumar announced that restoration works of the 2 buildings in Khairamban Imak Market affected by the earthquake that occurred on January 4, 2016 would be completed by January 22, 2018. Minister Syamkumar made the declaration during his visit to the market to inspect the restoration works being taken up at the 2 buildings today. During the inspection, the minister inquired the engineers, contractors and other concerned regarding any requirements and asked them to intimate him if there is any requirement to complete the restoration works. Syamkumar also interacted with the women vendors in the market. He said an auspicious day will be chosen to inaugurate the buildings after consulting with the stakeholders.
Works Department amadi kalai masana piri hai adu bakhoina ya prime minister kase solution biro aduga aphon mi yang ka da imam yang sangara si Works Department sa bani paisa na Mohut Department pi bani masaki lai ba construction si te khoina imam yang ha ba sumi ade kan sa ba sumi kathian ji anoba sa ba orga de time no kakpa ya ba ar ku ta soki bina akogi makhong tek puta sammagum ba mo lai bina jot ha pa ka da ba si ki problem yam lai ba du ba so ba khalai imam yang ha ba si am sumi kai kan ha ba da government asina koi thoksa bi tra ba da mamang da Connector ng pisa pita mo lawre mo ado ko 21 crore di Mohut Department na Works Department di boto na finance si pisa lai de pisa ki awa pa su lai te connector do si hangai ko na pisa ki awa pa lai bra pisa ki urga hai hai ka pisa ki awa pa na te si yam te kan ko ba ko ki ano senga pa na ma January ki tang ko te picture ge hai.
Communist Party of the India Manipur State Council observed the 100th anniversary of the Russian Great October Socialist Revolution. Speaking at the event held at Rupmahal Theatre, Secretary of Communist Party of the India Manipur State Council Dr. Moirangtham Nara asserted that it is high time the people understood the October Revolution to achieve equality in the society. He said China has achieved development as a socialist country.
Socialism karino October socialist revolution kari pur case nahi na patal loi par nai do aspe kamane. Let it be a new beginning. October socialist revolution ki parasi let us take it down to the grassroots. Ab khungam to pudar na sirofero nahi to yaar nasi malay sida ina khungkana nuai samaj nasi Narendra Modi saso ki sei omo you know how many people have become much more richer? Rich becomes richer, poor becomes poorer.
Dr. Nara condemned the NDA for the hardship people suffer due to demonetization. He appealed to people to join the rally to be held tomorrow as part of the Black Day against demonetization. He alleged that even after 70 years of India's independence, the minorities live in fear under the NDA government.
Demonetization tawar kari kan ge masih sahi mo bharat people have witnessed how much sufferance, the misery after misery. Shall Punjawaba 70 years of independence sahi mudra suroni tam baro masih minority shinda laibada kira aba samaj mi sakam da Narendra Modi ji sahi hukumat hai ki sason kriye.
A team led by Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board, MLA L. Radhakishore, inspected Puvala tourist home in Bishnupur district today. Radhakishore was dismayed by the condition of the tourist spot. The MLA said that the BJP-led government will soon improve the condition of the tourist home. Project Director of LDA L. Bhagatont, who accompanied the MLA, said a report of district sports complex will be sent and the ground will be leveled using dredging machine within 1 week. He also said that the encroachers on the Lotak Lake will also remove during December and January and appeal to the MLA and people for their cooperation. Kundrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshwar warned the people against surrenders and conment and appealed to them to apply for loans if they are sincerely interested in starting their business enterprise. The MLA was speaking at a one-day awareness program on handlooms and handicrafts delivery and Mudra loan schemes organized by District Handlooms and Textile Office in Imphal East District at Uyumpok Maningklaikai Multipurpose Community Hall in Kundrakpam today. The former speaker said proper utilization of loans sanctioned by the banks can be a big help in improving one's living condition. He also said if the loans are misused, it can bring more trouble to the individuals concerned. He urged the people to avail loans from banks and return them on time. Lokeswar said Mudra loans under the central government is a big boon for sincere and hard-working individuals without resources. He said under the Mudra loan scheme, 3 different types of loans, namely Shishu loan, Kishore loan and Tarun loan, are being provided by 15 different banks.
Laibak se kham thengna warabani warapa tanjasida framework agreement gi NSNM gi amsung jaga me gi marakta lae aduga akhoi gi ima laibak Manipur sidadi automatic shin maram uduna khoi masing marakta nungsina taba nungaina taba pen da mem tholak da hol lebse masi kaptang di lairiba government sina fatana section ngang thok chakok pa matamda kariana ha ka de haro de ga bse soina khangdina mani aduna laiba ama jati ma pen no na matamda jati ma da ka ga de thabak to asiga tung to hun bidana bane haiduna ngasi nungara pa numina sai appeal tawjari.
Manipur People's Party in a press release has asked the party members and the people to attend a meeting of the ad hoc committee on November 9th at 11 a.m. at Manipur Press Club. The ad hoc committee of the Development Committee, Manipur People's Party, met today and decided to hold a meeting to discuss the deteriorating condition of the regional party. A team of the Imphal West Police Commando conducted a cordon and search operation at Terano Maitiam Laikai ahead of the Sangai Festival today. The team led by SP Imphal West conducted the operation from 5 to 7 in the morning. The team verified a belt-out gather of RPA-PLA during the operation at Mayai Koibi Chawungbom Laikai. Meanwhile, a team of Commando Sekmai and Kanglatumit led by Inspector James Thangal also conducted a search operation at Laipat Sekmai from 4 to 6:30 this morning. 9 persons have been taken to Sekmai Police Station for further verification. Thawal Commando arrested a member of the United People of Kanglaipat yesterday evening from Usoipokpi Auto Parking of Thawal District. The man is identified as Muhammad Muzibur Rahman, 38 years, son of late Ayub Ali from Chingkham Mamang Tamyai Sumang, who is currently staying at Ketri Bangun Awang Klekai. He allegedly joined the outfit under Muhammad Ataur Rahman early this year. A team of the Imphal East Police seized 275 liters of country liquor from a person during a drive against intoxicants ahead of the Sangai Festival 2017. The person is identified as Sarat Chandra, 27 years, son of late Purna Chandra from Andro Kuram Laikai. The team led by DSP Civil Armed Reserve Imphal East Roni Mayeng Bumped and OCP John seized the liquor during the drive in Wangkai Ayangpali. The seized liquor has been handed over to Excise Department, Porompat branch. Director of Education has suspended Minaranjan Bangun, who is serving as a matron at Oinam Primary Madrasa after she is found to be working as a primary teacher at Tiam Konji High School in the name of Hamida Bangun. The director in a press release said a departmental inquiry will be held against Minaranjan Bangun and has been placed under suspension with immediate effect. District Agriculture Office Imphal East organized a discussion on district-level sensitization on different scheme of agriculture at Lamboy Kult Iraima Community Hall in Imphal East yesterday. Speaking at the discussion, Additional Director K.H. Mohindra said, under the scheme, 10% of the investment on materials required for agricultural activities will be reimbursed through banks. He also said all paddy fields will be ensured irrigation under the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sanchad Yojana PMKSY scheme. Mohindra said irrigation under PMSKY scheme is being jointly taken out by IFCD, Water Resource, Kada Minor Irrigation, Agriculture and Horticulture departments to facilitate digging of ponds, canals, dams, tubes, wells, etc. He also said Gram Panchayats now have greater responsibilities as Manegra and PMSKY scheme can be carried out together to double farmers' income. Mohindra said special cards will be issued to farmers within a few months to encourage them to take up various kinds of agricultural activities suitable for them to improve their economic conditions without worrying for their marketing. Lifesavers Manipur NSS Unit, Nelit State Blood Cell, NHM Blood Bank and Transfusion Jenims today facilitated Dr. L. Tomja Khumand on completion of 50th blood donation during the 43rd voluntary blood donation camp held at Nelit Akampat. Medical Superintendent Janims Professor L. Rambir said earlier people have reservations about donating blood due to myths surrounding blood donation. He said there has been a change in the trend as people have become aware and come voluntarily to donate blood. Dr. Rambir also encouraged the younger generation to follow the footsteps of Dr. L. Tomcha Kuman. A book entitled My Journey to 50 Voluntary Blood Donation by Dr. L. Tomcha Kuman was also released at the event. Students of Nelly donated blood at the camp.
We lairaba, laitaba, lairaba, we magi donor legetaba, emi, dim salakpa, denim salakpa, or the private hotel lakpa, quite a pee to pee. My Haraleba, stove the Haraleba, and do the upon the pee the pee. Masi, I hanging in number one, other Yatopada, Atopamana, with Dr. Tomsana, Magi, Nasigi, a release, Atoliva, book, man, author of Deva, see, Aina, Masigi, Yam, Monda.
Lions Club will organize a free eye checkup camp on the 12th of this month. Lions Eye Hospital and Services Trust in a press release said the camp will be organized in collaboration with District Blindness Control Society at Lions Service Center, Airport Road from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you reports on inconveniences facing students of Mapau Kaitilmanbi High School due to lack of teachers. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back to watching Primetime English News. Students of Mapau Kaitilmanbi High School are facing inconveniences due to lack of mathematics teachers in the school since August this year. Students who would be appearing the upcoming BOSEM Class 10 examination 2018 are apprehensive as the school has only 10 teachers out of the required 17 teachers, coupled with lack of mathematics subject teacher. Headman of Mapau Kaitilmanbi village, Pungnao Yo Jimik expressed that keeping a non-functional government school in the village for namesake makes no sense. Addressing media person at Manipur Press Club, Headman Pungnao Yo Jimik further said Director of Education has been repeatedly approached regarding the school's inadequacy and even submitted a memorandum to Education Minister T.H. Radishyam. He said there is no response from the concerned authorities regarding the government school having an altogether 106 students till date. It may be recalled that the Chief Minister of Manipur, Nongthambam Biren, earlier declared that first and foremost emphasis would be given to education and health sector in the state.
Government minister singna maths ki awatbo oja si thapiraknaba akoi village authority ki request ni minister su director su memorandum bisin bada adu su respond amat su tawbirakti aduna akoi gi apamba akoi gi nijabadi athuba matamda thapiraknaba authority akoi mayam ki request ni.
The Japan Association for Recovery and Repatriation of the War Casualties JARRWC team consisting of the first Secretary of Japanese Embassy Kenji Aya arrived in Imphal today on a mission to recover remains of the Japanese soldiers who were killed in the Second World War in Pubala and Kameng. The 6-member team comprising of 4 members of JARRCC led by Atsunari Tokunaga, First Secretary of Japanese Embassy, Kenji Aya, and Research Officer of the Ministry of Labor, Health and Welfare, Nobutaka Hoshikawa, arrived at the Imphal International Airport this afternoon. The team, which is equipped with modern scientific tools, will meet officials of the state and move to Kameng in Imphal West and Fubala in Bishnupur district to search for the remains of the Japanese soldiers day after tomorrow. The team will return to Imphal again if they cannot accompany their mission in this visit.
This project was conducted for several times. We have several venues which seem to be valid Japanese soldiers, and one is Fubara village, and one is Kameng. Some bones were already excavated by Sanjak village peoples. So we will receive these remains in Imphal city. It's for Japanese nations, but Japanese nations and Indian nation can construct a good relationship.
In the run-up to Gujarat elections, former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh today hit out at the Narendra Modi government over demonetization while addressing businessmen, professionals and traders on the current economic situation in Ahmedabad. Describing the BJP-led government's demonetization exercise as a reckless theft, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh said, scrapping higher value currency notes was organized loot and legalized plunder. The former Prime Minister said November 8 was a black day for the country's economy and democracy. Criticizing the policy, he said, coercive steps like demonetization are ineffective in promoting less cash economy. He said nowhere in the world has any nation taken such a drastic step that swept off 86% of the currency. Also criticizing the goods and services tax, Dr. Manmohan Singh said the fear of tax terrorism has eroded the confidence of the Indian business to invest. He asserted that this twin demonetization and GST blow is a complete disaster for the nation's economy. It has broken the back of the small businessmen. At least 6 farmers have allegedly committed suicide in Bargarh, Odisha. The farmers ended their lives after losing their crops to pest. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan yesterday slammed the Biju Janata Dant BJP-led state government for the suicides of farmers in Odisha. He even dubbed the state dispensation as murderer and insensitive. Meanwhile, District Magistrate D.M. Khagendra Padi told ANI that farmers who have lost their crops will be provided compensation. He said people who lost crops will definitely be given compensation. As per reports, more than 8 farmers have committed suicide in 8 districts of Odisha over the last 10 days. Campaigning for the Himachal Pradesh Assembly election ends this evening. Top leaders of various political parties, mainly BJP and Congress, are in the state making last-ditch efforts to win the voters. Union Minister Rajnath Singh and Smriti Irani, Uttarakhand Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat and former Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Prem Kumar Dhumand will address rallies in different parts of the state today. Chief Minister Birvarda Singh and various other Congress leaders will also hold public meetings in various constituencies. The 68-member assembly will go to polls in a single phase on Thursday. The counting of votes will be taken out on the 18th of the next month. The first ever Kokum Festival to preserve Meitei Pangan community's tradition and culture under the initiative of renowned designer Yung Khaibamt Muhammad Ali was launched at Imphal Hotel's lawn today. Fashion parades showcasing traditional attires and an exhibition in connection with the festival displaying traditional attires, lifestyles and food cultures were also held at the event. Chairman of Manipur State Minority Commission, Dr. Sahed Baharuddin, former consultant GOM Dr. R.K. Nimai, IAS, and Wabagai MLA Muhammad Fazur Rahman were among those present at the event. Now the sports news. Five-time world champion MC Mary Kom remained on course for a fifth gold medal at the Asian Boxing Championship after she advanced to the finals of the event held in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Mary Kom today defeated Japan's Tsubasa Koromura in a unanimous 5-0 verdict to make the summit classed for the fifth time in her sixth appearance at the event. Should she go on to win the final, the Indian would clinch her first Asian Championship gold medal in the 48 kg category. The 35-year-old Rajya Sabha MP, who is also a former Olympic bronze medalist, returned to her preferred weight category after 5 years of competing in 51 kg, which was met an Olympic category in 2012. Once again, it was about fault, largely on defensive tactics. The Japanese boxer seemed too wary to go near the Indian, who literally had to lunge at Komura for her right hooks to connect. Mary Kom's patience with Komura's tactics ran out in the second round, and she increased the pace and ferocity of her own attacks to unsettle the Japanese. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Works Minister Biswas stresses role of education in poverty alleviation and economic development. Ten opposition parties to observe Black Day tomorrow against demonetization in Manipur. Minister Shyam Kumar announces that the restoration of the Imakaitel will be completed by next January 22. A Japanese team arrives in Imphal to search for remains of the Japanese soldiers who died in the Second World War. And Mary Kom enters final of the Asian Boxing Championship, beating Japan's Tsubasa Komura in a unanimous 5-0 verdict.